Hello everybody, I am Brandman19 and welcome to episode 4 of our CSA campaign in Empire Total War, Brothers vs. Brothers mod. So we are kind of staring down these forces over here. Casper Elledge and his army is just on the western side of the Mississippi and just south of the Red River. We are in Jackson, just watching them. If they go down towards New Orleans, we'll go to defend. If they go north, I want to go north with them, and then we'll take on St. Louis after we destroy them, because I'm pretty sure our forces are better than them. We actually do have a little bit of we have built up a little bit of force there. These guys are heading over to Cheyenne. It's a long walk, but we've got to get there. It'll do us good also to take over that territory. Be one less thing that the United States has. We did take Frankfurt for them, so we're actually kind of leading them in things taken. As you can see, though, I mean, we still got a long way to go before we actually get to what we need. We need 5 more territories, and 3 of those have to be our 5 more victory regions, and we got to get 3 more just to get to anything. So that we should definitely be able to do that. I gave away Chihuahua to Mexico because I didn't want to be at war with them. We needed a little bit of time. We need somebody not to be at war with everybody around us. So, all right. I think we're looking good. I have no more money, so we just need to go ahead and end the turn. Let things progress. Yeah, look at how far south he can go in one shot. Wig-wag, the Army's talking flags. The signal system using flags and torches was invented by the U.S. Army and the insurgent. Yeah, so it's just talking about flag waving. What in the world is this? Oh, Ottawa rebels, but they give them the CSA check. Okay. Cool. I mean, let Canada be Canada, I guess. I don't know. Whatever that, I mean, I don't know what that all is. Man, it's going to take us a long time to get down here, though. Is your infrastructure done? It is done. Well, that would be all. Metalled roads seem to be popping up everywhere. Metalled is kind of the last thing anyway. House of Representatives in... Yep, so let's go ahead and spend 6,000 on that. Could I make it to this guy? I can get close. I mean, he's got 4, and then there's this guy up here. So I could hit this guy, and then hit Washington, D.C., and then really protect our flank here. We're spending about 7,300 on Army. Not a lot, honestly. Could be much worse. Working on State House here. So we started this one up here. Everything's looking good. We came down here. Did that one. A large sugar plantation, a large cotton plantation. Both are proving our capacities here. Unfriendly, but Grand Columbia, you might be willing to do a trade agreement. Only if I gave you Lower Texas. Yeah, no, that's not happening, bud. You know, I'd be willing to do like a temporary peace if I could take these 3 and then just say, all right, we're done for a minute. I could do a temporary peace with the United States while I turn down here and turn my focus towards taking this stuff. Yeah, United Provinces. Yeah, Spain, you could have Tobago and all that. I don't really care. I would want that. I would want that. Are we even trading with Venezuela? No. Representative Bonveriana, the Venezuela is unfriendly to us. So is Haiti and Gran Colombia. Well, Gran Colombia just doesn't feel any good way or bad way to us. Territorial expansion being a big one in our government type. I would love to work with France. I don't think that's going to happen. We already know how this is going to turn out. We lost 62. We lost New Orleans, but not a big deal because we're going to go south and take them myself. Yep, there goes that. The southern blockade, to blockade the coastal ports of the Confederacy effectively, the Federal Navy has to be improved. The affair of improvement has made a difference, and an effective blockade begins. The South responds by building small, fast vessels that can outmaneuver the Union warships. Military chaplains have been appointed. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Did it just give me this? Oh my goodness, it gave me Montreal. I didn't want it, but I have it. How crazy is that? Well, I'm not going to complain. I mean, I could use this to, if I could link up lands, that'd be great. Continue rebels. Montreal has fallen to the grand Confederate plan.
Your orders?
Yes, it was all part of the plan, folks. I was going to take over that. Nobody else but you guys. Nobody knew it but me. Because that's the way it works. I don't know. Infrastructure, metalled roads, good deal. That's some money there. 15,971. This stuff got done. We will march on here. 1590 versus 699. We shall assault because I want my men to be better. I must have Robert E. Lee getting better. The valley was filled with an impenetrable smoke, and nothing could be seen but the fire belching from the guns. Loud above all was the exultant, fiend-like yell of the Confederate soldiers. U.S. Private Thomas Southwick. He is talking, of course, about the rebel yell, which, to be honest, nobody living nowadays probably actually knows what it sounded like. It's one of those things that they couldn't get on phonograph, and we have, at the time, which was pretty much the, like the first recording devices, and we have apparently a guy tried to do it in the 50-year or 75-year anniversary or something. No, 50-year. And it said, the guy was so old, it apparently didn't even really sound like it. He said he gave it a shot, though, but he's just old. Didn't work out very well. So that may be something that has died to history, where we just won't know. Which kind of sucks. I kind of always wanted to hear it. Being that I'm from the South, that's just, it's one of those things I would have loved to hear. Was it really that terrifying? If it was terrifying, how so? Wow, that's Grant. Grant just killed himself. Man, the guy just like suicided. He's just like, I'm done with this life. So there goes the winning general in our timeline. Grant's dead. Man, that's crazy. Grant's already dead in this scenario. Man. And what's fun, it's weird is, I like Grant. Grant had some, he didn't have he had a really weird presidency. So with Grant dead, can they get him back? I don't know. We lost 71 men to kill 668. We actually destroyed all the men there. We'll go here next. All right. You're how many turns away from this? You are 1, 2, 3, and you'll make it to Cheyenne. Takes us that long to get there. And we'll just do this. It's okay. Probably need to be focusing on these farmlands anyway. I mean, that and those state capitals are the most important things I have in each location. Faster I can get the population up, the better. And I know the tricks, guys. You guys have told me plenty of times about all these little tricks to get my population up quicker. Don't worry, I know them. I'm just not doing them. Because I don't feel like I have to do that. Definitely don't want to tick off those people anymore. Great Estates. Let's move on up over to here. There's 1,000 for those. There you go. I mean, we're going up by 0.56%. Yeah, taking it off makes us go up by like 1.35. It's just not worth it. I'd rather just let myself get the little bit of money and then do better. Can I catch that guy? I probably couldn't really actually leave.
Awaiting further orders, sir.
There we go. Let's go ahead and attack this guy. 1380 versus 540. We'll just use our men to help repel him, get him out of Kentucky, make it so he cannot, get after us. It was not war, it was murder. CS General Daniel Harvey Hill. I think we've heard that one before. A couple days ago. If you're giving me ideas, by the way, about this, how to play these games better. Sometimes I like to do my games playing in my recording in like kind of spats here, or quick, burst. So I'll do a series a day if I can. Just my job being the way it is, I need, my job and life and, having, a relationship and stuff like that. It's really difficult to record every day with that, especially when you release 1, 2, or even sometimes 3 series a day. Pretty difficult. So sorry if you're giving me advice. I won't see that until really when it comes to Empire, I kind of know all the quick tricks and hits and stuff for the most part. So I'll see all that. I'll see your tips on this way late. Still give them. It might help me in another campaign. It's just it'll be a while. Run to position. Take up arms when you get there. Fire away. Yep, there's some fire going on over there. This guy needs to get pushed back. Oh, wow, and he just got broke big time. Good job, guys. And these guys seem to be broken. He's held his line. Yep, he held it too. Let's move up to the next part of that hill. That way we can get a better chance of shooting him and hitting him. There he is, broken. He's down to 120. He's at 108. There he is running now too. At 100 in the battle, heroic victory. I probably didn't lose near as many as he did, which is what we are after. Just don't lose as many as they. We lost 137, killed 482. That's a pretty good for the Civil War kill-death ratio. And the more fights we get in, the better our men will do. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Union. Look at all these troops they're putting together out of Philadelphia. It's really Philadelphia the reason why they're able to do this. A military alliance with Spain. I have to give them New Mexico. No, thank you. Not a good idea for me. Kentucky workers are on strike. Hardy's tactics. William Joseph Hardy was born to Sarah Ellis and married John Hardy at the rural Felicity Estate in Camden County, Georgia. Graduating from Military Academy at West Point. Okay. All right, so what do you do? Okay. Apparently... Okay, he's just some guy that, when the secession happened, he was like Lee and was like, fighting for Georgia now, guys.
Siege broken.
They accepted the surrender.
Harvesting supplies for crown and
This is one of my original places, so yeah. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna see what these guys do. They're broken up. I could kind of follow them, I guess. Let's go ahead and get back on this. Yeah, a lot of clearances. State Capitol in Charleston. Yeah, State Capitol. State House in Frankfurt. That needs to be worked on.
Sir.
Let's roll back here. Yep, all good. Up here. If we intend to hold it, we need to invest time and resources into it. That's all held quite nicely. There you go, clearances. Which kind of tick off the populace a little bit, but I mean, more food, come on, you shouldn't be getting ticked off about that. Let's see, this down here, yeah. Clearances.
Sir.
Now what I could do is take this spot, and I know they probably won't have as many in Sioux Falls. And just slowly start transferring, you know, guys around. Fix, fix, fix. I think we're all good on that end. Well,
Sir.
march on. Let's knock these guys. Oh, I can't get them.
Battalions ready.
All right, end the turn. Now, if these troops stay away from Washington, go north or keep going east and west, I might be willing to just go ahead and hit Washington at my first possible ability. Not sure though if that's going to be a thing or not. Go ahead and Great Estates there. The State House in Upper Texas. Control of Missouri. Union forces begin a campaign to control the state of Missouri and a federal cavalry force. Yeah, so technically, like, northern Arkansas and, like, Missouri and Kansas were, like, really big action. Like, lots of quick movement. Believe it or not, there are some pretty prevalent and important people that took place out there. You know, the some of the outlaws who eventually made their way out to Nevada and places like that. They took a lot of they learned their skills in Missouri, bushwhacking and stuff like that. Actually, I believe Mark Twain. No, not Mark Twain. Could have been Mark Twain. Mark Twain, maybe I don't know. Yeah, he. I want to say it's Mark Twain. He, you know. He fought out here. Maybe he was like from Tennessee or something originally. He was like some kind of ranger group. They didn't even really get involved. All they did was met and drank from what I remember. Which, you know, that's kind of the way I see, you know,
Yes, sir.
a prominent author going, yeah. Just fighting. This is such a small battle. I'm only going in because I could possibly get some very crucial experience on some units here. But again, you know, not like I have to go into this. It might be about time I go ahead and upgrade to 15 troops per. We'll see where we're at though. I want these guys up here. All right. Guess who's back there? Yeah. Rush forward. They are firing, I think. Yeah, they can hit them, so go, boys, go. We'll be getting into position shortly. When you get there, I want you to wait to fire until you can see them. Nice firing. There you go. Wow. Good job. Heroic victory. We'll take that victory, obviously. I'm definitely not going to take it. We lost 24 to kill 225 because they actually did just all die. Good moves, men. Good moves. We shall march on. Washington, D.C. shall be ours. And from there, I will feed them with troops from here. And we shall take over the United States. Philadelphia will be a target after that point. Really, all these little guys, they're so small. They're quick and easy wins. But again, I'd rather starve them so they can't afford those men. See, I'm dastardly like that. I don't want them to be able to even afford them. A couple line infantry. Probably whatever can, Cheyenne and Kansas territory can afford. But I've got such a large army moving that way. Don't even really have to worry about chasing down men. I will go ahead and put 2 into line infantry here, just like I did over here, as a nice defense force. I'm going to put... There you go, that right there. I'm going to put another 2 volunteer here, just in the future, so they can at least do something or try to do something. These guys down here, you're going to get your recruitment of... I mean, they're better than nothing, right? Out here, I don't really care about it so much. We can hold off for a little bit, I would think. Yeah, that's not bad. I would love to march out and handle that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to right now. We must get Kentucky under our grasp. Yeah, how bad is it? Would I get a 1-1? I mean, I can live with that for a little while. We don't really want to be marching out further anyway. While Lancaster and Detroit are great targets, I don't want them right now. Quebec and New France. Okay. Keeping an eye on what's out there. In case I just decide to go ahead and hit that. I really only want the United States to have... really, I want them to have, like, New York. And I want them to... Yeah, anywhere that says New York, I want them to have. And then everything northeast of there, they're fine with taking. I don't really care. I just want... this area, and then around to here, and they can have the rest of that, and then I'll let the Great Britain keep that stuff because that's no big deal to me. All this out here is actually something to me because it's nice ways to keep them stuck in their little corner. Of course, then we'll go after Mexico and Colombia, and probably even Venezuela, and that's kind of how we'll want to end it. I would love Haiti, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any ships. Because I would really need ships to get to them, right? So, alright guys, well, I'm going to end it right here. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe check out a link for Discord in the description below, and I will see you all next time.